1777. Our country was in its first year. We were in the middle of a war. Not a war for land, not for oil, not for economic influence, but for an idea. A radical idea. That people could govern themselves. That freedom wasn't granted by a king, but inherent to every individual, given to us by God, not by the government. That was the birth of the great American experiment. Now think about this. That experiment is almost 250 years old, and in that time, we've faced civil war, economic collapse, world wars, political division, but still the framework stands. It's not perfect, but it's resilient, and that's important because what we have isn't just a country, it's a system designed to protect freedom over time. This was the first video in a series where we're going to explore that system piece by piece. We're going to talk about the Constitution, what it actually says, what it means, and why it still matters today. Not in the style of a textbook, but in a real world, practical way that affects your life, your rights, and your future. But before we get to the Constitution, we have to start with the foundation, the Declaration of Independence. Because this document wasn't just about separating from Great Britain. It was a statement of principle. It introduced the idea that all men are created equal, that we're endowed with certain inalienable rights by our Creator, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. And most importantly, it said that government gets its power from the consent of the governed, that we're in charge, not the government. That one idea changed the world. Every right you have today, every protection that you rely on, all of it traces back to that moment. But here's the reality. These ideas can only work if people understand them and if people are willing to share them and value them. So in this series, we're going to simplify it. We're going to break it down and put it into bite-sized pieces that you can share, that you can use to educate your children, that you can use to educate your neighbors, because freedom isn't automatic, and it's something that has to be understood, protected, and passed on. If that matters to you, follow along and join us for these videos. And please make sure to like and share this video. It's time for us to grow new American patriots and re-energize us old ones. Have a great day.